This is Siobhan Shaw with Real Talk, and I have to let you know that Real Talk Mondays just got a makeover. Ta-da! Starting now, the first Monday of every month on Real Talk is officially all detox all the time. And tonight we're kicking off the spring reboot by celebrating the queen of cleansing herself, Dr. Roni, who is in the house tonight. Her Detox for Longevity program journey launched last July, and we've been seeing incredible transformations ever since, myself included. And we're also lifting up the heart of this movement, our founding members group, the early adopters whose testimonials will have given you tingles if you saw their before and after pictures. It's their amazing success stories that just are jaw-dropping. And I'll drop some stunning images in the chat as we run the show. Every first Monday, you will get a full focus session led by our powerhouse detox coach, Dodie Deets, who is serving the heat, the healing, and the how-to so you can detox like a pro and feel amazing. So mark your calendars, show up for yourself. Let's cleanse, connect, and level up together. And the show, Real Talk, is sponsored by Dave and Gabriella Daughtry's For Life team, an amazing team, always in the background, helping us with our show and empowering health and wellness for all. And guess what? All the other Mondays, we're back with me, Dr. Roni, and Dodie Deets, diving into what's really trending in health. It's so exciting. The good, the bad, and the utterly shocking, from chemtrails disappearing from our skies to hospitals revealing their true, real cost of treatments, to fluoride bans, microwave madness, and wouldn't it be wild if somebody finally tackled the blue light fatigue once and for all. But for now, I'm handing the mic to our founder of Real Talk and the director of Dr. Roni's Detox for Longevity, the juggler of all things, the woman who keeps the magic moving, Gillian Murray.
Thank you, Siobhan, for being such a gracious host. You're absolutely amazing as always, and I love you like a sister from another mister. I think we are related in life somewhere. But I just want to say a great welcome for those that are new to the Detox program. And I also want to say thank you for those that are coming in that are our previous participants. And also tonight, we're here to celebrate you. So I don't want to go into too much details yet, because I do also want to make sure that Dr. Roni is brought out, because this is a labor of love. And I'm going to share a little bit about how we met, so that for those that are new to the program, are interested in understanding what do you mean founding members, what is this all about? What is this whole spring reboot thing? Dr. Roni is going to share the importance of, why we need to do detoxing, number one, but why we need to do it on an ongoing basis, right? And some of us right now are doing a spring cleanse. Like some people go up and they clean out their closet, they throw out their old clothes, and they worry about cleaning up their apartments or their homes and their yards. But nobody really thinks about cleaning their body as much as they should do. And that's for Dr. Roni, who I absolutely love. She's another sister from another mister. She's like my soul sister that I just absolutely believe that she saved my life. And I want to just remind everybody that there's so much turmoil going on in the world today, and we're all so confused about where to get help, where to get support. But what I do love is that we're actually having more lucid conversations about things that are the original healing options, which is nature. And I am so thankful about having this discussion on the table, regardless of where you're coming from, which direction you're coming from. We're now having a discussion where we're questioning the source of what's going to help us heal. So this is why we're here today. This is why we created Feel Good, Share Good, is so that we can share what's good, which is typically the natural sources of healing. And this is what's helped save my life. I went to Martha's Vineyard a few years ago to meet Dr. Roni for a separate project. And within 10 minutes of meeting me, she knew exactly what my problems were. As 54 years old, walking through the door, I've been battling for years with some problems with a brain injury and liver issues and cirrhosis of the liver. And, going through menopause and not quite knowing how to feel good, I just knew I was carrying 226 pounds in my body at 5'2", and I'm totally inflamed, and it was not the right solution for me. And Dr. Roni helped me go through a process where I lost 31 pounds in 3 weeks. Never knew what a detox was. Nobody ever told me that that could be a solution or an option for my life. So when I walked through that process with her, it opened up my door to healing and my passion to help people feel good. That was the birth of where we started our journey. And then fortunately, we were able to take what she does so eloquently and so amazingly in person, which is heal people at our Healed LLC retreats at Martha's Vineyard. We're able to do a paid beta test to help people heal online. So that was one of our missions during COVID. Remember COVID? Everybody was at home. How can you heal people? How can you share to the masses what you eloquently do to those that can afford to see you in Martha's Vineyard? Needed, and then it needs to be an obligation to pay it forward. And that's exactly what you did. You saved my life. You saved my husband's life, which you don't realize that you did. But we over the course of a couple of months, the two of us, we got healthier, and actually, collectively, I think in the span of about 5 months, we lost 100 pounds total. So the fact that that can happen to somebody, and we haven't been able to share that the way that we should do, and people are now running and taking quick solutions which are not healthy, makes me go crazy. So it became a mission for myself and people like that we'll introduce to you tonight. I know we'll celebrate that, but I want to hand over the mic to Dr. Roni first, and then we'll go into some celebrations for those that believed and trusted myself and a few other people to do the program themselves. So I know it's emotional, Dr. Roni, but I'm going to hand it over to you, Dr. Roni. You can maybe help us understand a little bit why it's really important today to have the discussion about detoxing. And you and I talk about things and the power of healing, and we've seen amazing things with what we've been doing. This year's been absolutely amazing. And not only the detox program, we're introducing them to products and other solutions that haven't been discussed before, like immune health. Like I don't hear enough about that. So I'm going to hand the mic over to you now.
Thank you, Gillian. So when I think of you, I do get emotional because I still go back. You bring me all the way back to when you came to the retreat, and I'm thinking, we're going to lose her if we don't do something fast. And what we have to offer to you and everyone is so simple. And, it is so simple that I don't understand why we're struggling with this. And it just makes scientific sense that if you clean the body up and you give the body what it needs, it will work miracles for you. And we come in contact with over 1,000 chemicals a day in our daily lives, not just food. I know people want to think about food all the time, and that we think that this food is, killing us, the processed food, but it's not just food. It's the water, it's the air, it's the medications, it's the cosmetics, it's the cleaning supplies. It's all of it, guys. And I think that we have to every year, 4 times a year, do what I call dumping the toxic load. We all have a toxic load that we will reach. And at some point, it boils over. And when that happens, that's the creation of chronic illness. And when we create the chronic illness and still we don't do anything about it, then we create a full-blown disease that grows into cancer, autoimmune, and all kinds of things, and heart failure, kidney failure, and liver failure. But it starts with what we do each and every day by putting the toxins in our body. And I want to congratulate all of you guys who have been with us from the start. And I tell Gillian all the time that the reason I'm here with you is because I saw something. What I saw is that the immune system can save us. And the company that we partner with taught me a lot. It taught me that you can actually find supplements in every part of our lives, are for our heart, for our kidneys, our liver, our lymphatic system, and it will all have transfer factor. And we're talking today about detox for longevity. Guys, 15 years ago, it was about detox for weight loss. That's where I started. That's how I became a New York Times best-selling author. I didn't even want to write this book, 21 Pounds in 21 Days, because I felt like I needed to do more than that. But I remember my publisher saying, if you write this book and become a New York Times bestseller, which I didn't know what that was, she says, you'll be able to help people in every part of their life. You'll be able to help them with every chronic illness, every single disease, because it will all start from what? It all starts from toxins. It all starts from processed food, bad medication, bad medicine, and a lifestyle. So we're reversing our lifestyle, and that's what Gillian did. You reverse your lifestyle so that the trillions of cells that we have in our body can breathe great oxygen with good supplements and turn our immune system around. Not just modulate our immune system, but it educates our immune system so that when it sees a pathogen, a virus, a bacteria, a cancer cell, it's able to create apoptosis. And all the other fundamental things that I do at the retreat, it saves lives. But we should be able to do that every single day in our own home, in our own lives. And that's just learning the principles, starting with detoxification. So I want to congratulate you. Dodie, you are an amazing, amazing person. You deserve the certification that you're going to get. And all of you founding members, I cannot do what I do every day without you guys going out there and telling everyone, get healthy. It's not about an injection. It's not about a pill. It's not about processed food. It's about modulating your immune system, detoxing the toxic load.
Letting the cat out of the bag. This is awesome. I'm going to actually bring somebody up to introduce them to the program and what we've been doing. So like Dodie Deets. Hey, Dodie. Can you see me? You're
Yes.
on spotlight.
Hello.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So a lot of you have seen Dodie around over the last few months, getting to know For Life like I did, and showing up at some of our detox calls and being part of the detox program for the new people. But for those who were part of the original program back in the day, you know, Dodie Deets was our head of sales and marketing, and she worked with me closely. And prior to that, we worked for another company together in the training capacity. Now, we have a long history of love and going through heartache of trying to get this program into fruition. But we had done it a different way. We even tried to start our own company before, right, Dr. Roni? And Dodie was a big player of that initiative. We had like 100 beta tested versions from a different version of what we're doing today. But we ever evolving, ever changing. We think we finally found the solution that we've been looking for, which was aligning ourselves with a company or products that would support their bigger picture. And that was what we were looking to do, but it needed to have some strong people around us that understood the grassroots of what we're doing. So when Dodie came aboard and said, you know what, I need to get back into doing the detox, and I need to, you know, get back into Dr. Roni's world and your world and our world. I'm like, yeah, like who else would I want to have helping champion this cause? So tonight we have some of our coaches here. Tonight we have some of our people here that are, you know, starting the program for the first time. But I really want to say, you know, congratulations to Dodie, because today, you know, is the official first day of Dodie now being technically considered the lead coach for the Detox for Longevity movement. So what does that mean? I'm still your director. I'm still the lead architect. I'm going to be the one helping, making sure everything flows okay and the communications are there. Dr. Roni's going to be your, you know, the expert person that's going to be there to help give feedback or coaching like she always does. But Dodie's going to be there to help champion this. She's the one that's going to, the detox coaches can reach out to for support. If you're curious to know what that means when it comes to detox coach, well, you can join the community, become a member yourself first. You need to learn the aspects of going through a detox. You have to have coached others to go through the program, and subsequently be somebody that can take up the and do one of these calls and be there as a mentor and help live and breathe this lifestyle. It's not just a one-hit wonder. I'm going to do a detox and have a green drink. It's about living a lifestyle, because it doesn't just stop there. It starts with a maintenance plan and a lifestyle. So Dodie, I just want to pass the mic over to you and say congratulations for coming on board.
Thank you.
Welcome. And maybe you can share a little bit of your backstory for others that don't know who you are and your experience with the program.
Well, I have been intrigued by natural medicine for quite some time. I don't even really remember how, well, I was at Avon, because I remember when I met Gillian, everybody was eating different things than me, and they'd all tease me. And I said, well, my liver's going to be prettier than all of yours. Not that I've ever seen your liver. So I have been doing a cleanse. I would do a couple a year, but I never found anything that I enjoy as much as the juices. So I have 2 juicers. One's at the lake and one's at home. So I'm ready to juice whenever. And I actually pulled it out today, and I'm going to be doing a 7-day juice reboot with Gillian, because neither one of us started on Friday like we said we would. So I'm looking forward to it. I've learned so much from Dr. Roni along the way. So, and there's so much more this lady has to offer us, which I think is amazing. So yeah, and I'm excited to be leading the detoxers and the coaches.
Thank you, Dodie. And on that note, I'm just going to share my screen, because it's now to celebrate a couple of people. I'm not going through everybody, because I just want to explain to everybody. I don't know if is everybody seeing my screen? Which screen are you seeing? Can you guys tell me which screen you're seeing?
Longevity.
Oh, so I've got the wrong. So I've got the wrong screen. Okay, so I just want to make. Is this the one? Are you seeing the certificate?
No, not yet, Gillian. I think you're gonna. Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
Yes,
Am I seeing? You're seeing
there.
the certificate? Okay. All right. Perfect. Thank you. So I just want to. You good? Okay, so this is so today is we just shared that Dodie Deets is now the lead coach in Detox4Longevity movement. Thank you. We do also have a few of our coaches today that we are celebrating, and I do want to tell everybody that's watching this right now, if you are a detox coach or a program founder or a founder who did the program, you're all going to get a certificate. You just, where you find it will be inside the red participants group. So if you're a member of the red participants group, you will be getting a detox. So, and for those who want to be part of the founder member group, by the way, this is a free program right now, but it's not going to be free for long. You will get access to Dr. Roni's program, the PEVI program, and the detox support system for life. So you want to get in before, we've decided to change the date to May 1st. So May 1st, you get in before May 1st, establish you as a member for the founder program, which gives you extra perks and access to the community resources for life. The other thing is that this does is also, we want to help grow this the expertise inside this community. That's why we've got Dodie Deets here, and we're going to do some training specifically for the detox coaches to make sure that you're getting the education you need to qualify you for a detox coach. But for now, what we are celebrating is the fact that we have some new senior coaches, and these, you guys all have this. Alice is unfortunately not able to join us live because she's got a grandson with her today. But Alice is our emotional detox coach. She is somebody you would go to if you have a problem with, buying into the mental commitment to this program, and if you have any emotional needs, she's been a wealth of knowledge for everybody. So congratulations, Alice. We also have Lauren Horton, who's a good friend of Dr. Roni. So Lauren Horton is a very close, she has a great story. I'm not sure if she's on tonight, but she has an amazing story. And I'll try to share a quick video before we close out tonight so that you get to see some of these testimonials. But I know Lauren has some, Siobhan has some before and after pictures, but Lauren Horton, congratulations. Xenia Dunham, she was part of our original program, and she has been a great contributor, supporting quite a large team of people that joined the program for the first time. We also have Claudia Bedoya. Now, Claudia Bedoya, I know, is here tonight, so maybe we will have a chance to talk to her. Claudia has done an amazing job supporting a lot of our Spanish sisters and husbands and men, quite a large group of people from Colombia to Mexico to Miami have been part of Claudia's team, and she does a lot of this in translation to help support them. So we're not just an English-speaking group. We have a Spanish sector of our group as well, so we try to support as many people as we can globally with this program. I also want to say Claudia Horjic, she's actually one of our original detox coaches for the original program. And by the way, she's currently on a cruise ship today, right now, being celebrated for all the hard work that she's done, which includes sharing the Detox4Longevity program. So we hope to see so many other people take advantage of these trips as well. So congratulations to Claudia. Erica Campbell, who I'm hoping is on the call tonight. If you haven't heard her testimonial, she made me cry. Like, her story of what she does is specifically for liver health and pancreatitis health. I remember her sharing a story when I first told her about what we're doing, and she got off the phone and said, "Gillian, this is a gift from God, because I was told that I may only have 7 years because I have pancreatitis." And you got to hear her story because her last scans were clear. And I want you, this is amazing, amazing story. So it's all these stories are available inside in our community for you to watch. Okay. I also want to say congratulations to Carol Myers, who is another one of our original members who was part of the original beta test program. Her story is another someone who you have to hear. And she's had MS, she's had diabetes, and her ability to reverse all her medication needs is unbelievable. She's also another sister from our former world of Avon, so you've got to hear her story. Siobhan Shaw, the hostess from the Mostess from the Real Talk and Growing to Give founder. She is amazing. She has an amazing story that she could probably share her testimonial. I know her husband's got one too. So thank you for being an amazing host tonight. And Cynthia McDonald, oh my gosh, another Avon sister who I love dearly, that I experienced the island of St. Martin with for the first time. That's the island I live on now. Her story, unbelievable. I've been trying to get her to do the program for years, and she trusted me this time, and I would love to hear her story. The other story, Liz Hill, if you can hear me, I'm not sure if I'm frozen or not, but Liz Hill, she is the beautiful soul that's from UK, and she's got an amazing story as well to share inside the community. And we do have some other coaches, Rita Marquez in Germany right now, Amanda Bartland, she's actually in Australia. We also have Sonia Van Heck, who's one of the most gracious people we've ever met. And again, Lauren Horton I've already mentioned, but Amy Beckett, and we also have Bridget Maraglia, and there's more coming. The rest are going to be found inside the community. So I want to make sure that these coaches are recognized tonight, but we do have certificates, special honor certificates for people that have been guest speakers. I also have a certificate for the original program founders and like the 160 of them. I'll be here all night just celebrating everybody, but I just want to say they're there, and I want to give thanks for you guys supporting the cause, and I can't wait for tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Siobhan. Maybe you can help us with getting some quick testimonials. And is that okay with you?
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to. I was just putting before and after pictures from
Okay.
the founding group that I have on my computer. So it's just incredible. If you see in the chat, it's incredible to see the transformations in 21 days. And I saw a tremendous transformation in myself. Dr. Roni, you probably noticed it in my face from when we started working together on the show to the end of July last year. I don't know if it's a little puffy again, but I can't wait to get back to, I got to do my detox again and get back to the July 16th, 2024 look as Siobhan Shaw. So, but I feel great, and I know how now to get rid of that inflammation, see my cheeks again, and feel good. I mean, it's just, and it really is, and sharing the good is what this is all about. And so I want to thank you, because I know you've improved my health. You've given me a tool that I can use for the rest of my life, and friendships with so many people here. It's just incredible. How, Dr. Roni, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Unmute. I,
What do you think about the results that you see from all the people that have gone through your Detox for Longevity program this year?
well, I always say this, and I want to make sure that everyone understands that it is the most amazing feeling when you drop the weight and the inflammation. But the most miracle part about this whole program is about organ health. And I specifically remember my publisher saying to me when I told her I didn't want to do a weight loss book, but I wanted to do a chronic illness book. What she taught me was the foundation of chronic illness was inflammation and weight. And it just didn't occur to me. And so when people lose the weight and the inflammation, they're also giving their body the opportunity to decrease the blood pressure, to decrease the cholesterol, to decrease the sugar, to decrease the toxicity, increase the immunity. We just started with the weight loss. And I always say that weight loss is a side effect of this program, or a benefit, whichever way you want to call it. But it's the beginning of chronic disease elimination. And it is the beginning of wellness and longevity.
And if people can do this from, say, 20 some odd years old, if they could incorporate this into their life once a year, would we have the amount of disease that we run into here in North America, really around the world, where there's any level of wealth, corporate corporations, those processed food, sugar, all the goodies that everybody thinks are great, the convenience foods. Would we see a marked change in the health of humanity?
We will see a tremendous decrease in health and wellness. This is, if you go and you look, and you could do all the research you want, and you look at people who lived to be in their hundreds, follow them, and you'll clearly see that they didn't eat processed food. My grandmother didn't even know what it was. Okay, so she didn't eat it. And you saw these people eating out of the garden. And you got to wonder, and you got to constantly think, what is wellness? Why were they able to sustain life all the way into their hundreds? And our lifespans and the quality of our life here in America is just so far behind in a lot of countries. And I think that if we think about that one thing that we're doing every single day when we're on this program, we are literally decreasing our toxic load so that we can live a better, life, because we're not doing it. Too many people are on oxygen. Too many people are in wheelchairs. Too many people have limping. Too many people have canes. Too many people are injecting themselves with insulin. it's insane. And how many more blood pressure pills and cholesterol pills are we going to give to our young people? The age is getting younger and younger. And I think that we have no choice but to endorse people who are now saying it's all about holistic health. It's all about alternative health. It's about integrative health. It's about holistic health, because that's where we came from.
How confident are you that the majority of the population will, say in 10 years, have embraced holistic health over traditional medicine?
I think it's growing very, very fast. And when my book comes out, The High Fives, I think that that is going to run numbers, because what people, they now know that they can get better. They just don't know how. And I think that my book is going to create a tremendous impact on people moving into the direction of integrative medicine and holistic medicine.
It is incredible how good you feel. John and I both did the detox. He watched me for the first 3 days. And 3 days in, when he started to notice, I think he right away noticed like there was something different in my face, and it was a glow, right?
Yeah.
And it wasn't because
Called oxygen.
right. I don't know what it was exactly, but oxygen, I think you're right. And it was probably because I think I have, terrible lungs, right? Because I have a family history of asthma and things like that. But when I did the detox, I took one of those lung tests where they have you inhale, and then you have to watch this little dot going along, and you can't exhale. And if you can get from point A to B without exhaling, you've got good lung capacity. So right away I was like, oh, this is doing something for me, right? Like I just noticed that, and it was because the inflammation was going away. And then I started to notice I could see my cheekbones again. You can see it in the first picture that's me in the chat. Like, 2 weeks in, my cheekbones were like I was just going in, right? It's awesome.
You didn't know you had inflammation.
What's that?
You had inflammation, but you didn't know you had inflammation.
Correct. I had no idea. My hands worked better. I was moving better. I felt taller. I was like walking like it's amazing. But some people have incredible stories. And Gillian, are we going to share some more stories from our peanut gallery here?
I was going to see, let's just see, is anybody got their hand up that they would like to share? I don't want to put anything on the spot because not everybody, it's a short notice, but Casey, I don't know if you want to share something. I do have a video I shared inside the community, the Dr. Roni Detox. We have a testimonial video that we have. It's actually on our YouTube channel, Feel Good, Share Good. We have a testimonial video on there that everybody can go look at. We do also have lots of testimonials inside our community, but we have some amazing testimonials. I can share one because I can go back and check it. But Amy, who did the program in August, lost 65 pounds. So she started in August, and she's not in a position where she really needs to lose a lot. So she's actually at her maximum weight loss that she can have, but she's doing amazing. So we shared that story recently. We had Oracle who did the program, and I just cannot believe it, but he lost 42 pounds in 3 weeks. Wow. 42 pounds in 3 weeks. So there are stories in there that you can go and validate and check, but they're feeling amazing and they're continuing to do the program. And is there anybody else here before we turn off the show have any questions or would want to make a statement? I know we have Sonia here, just one of our coaches. We have Claudia Bedoya here. We have Adriana. We have Casey. So if anybody of you would like to step up and say something, this is a great opportunity to pay Dr. Roni some gratitude. Anybody? Well, you know my story, 31 pounds, overall 55 pounds. Any other questions? If not, then.
Casey's
Oh, wait,
ready.
Casey, yay.
Let's just bring her in here. Ask you to unmute. I'll give you a spotlight, Casey. How can I spotlight her? I guess I.
She has
Where
to
is
have a
she?
camera to spotlight.
Right. A minute.
Casey, can you go on camera
I
so
could,
we can
yeah, there we
spotlight
go.
you?
Okay, here we go. Casey, you should be able to start your camera.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Yes.
Gosh. Wow. I work on a farm and I do massage therapy. And so both of those jobs use my hands as work. And so a guy reached out to me, says, "Hey, do you want to do this program?" I said, I don't know. It's not for me. And then he reached out several more times and I'm here. So it shows you that I was 5 days into the program and I was like, this is really, really good. And I was struggling with my hands hurting so bad. And by day 5, it was like, wow, I've got nothing. I mean, you could squeeze my hand and it wouldn't hurt. I get emotional. I get emotional about it because I was going to have to quit both of my jobs and I wasn't going to be able to function well, because after every massage, I was pressing my hands together like this, trying to stretch them and make them feel better. And I just couldn't, and I just was desperate. Desperate was the key word. I was desperate to find something that was going to help me. And when I did the detox, I was just like, you know, wow. I was literally in tears after I got through with it. I just had to tell people about it, and that this is what like jump started me into doing this. And it was just amazing. Gillian walked beside me, and I've got other issues. And let me talk about the other issues. So I'm stressed all the time. I take the stress, and then I take the reflection. Wow, gosh, I can't get enough of this stuff. This stuff is amazing. But the detox for me was just above and beyond what I ever could ever imagined. So thank you, Dr. Roni. You are amazing. I wish one of these days I could meet you in person. So maybe if I can get up enough money, I'll visit you.
Or maybe we'll all come to Wyoming and do a retreat on your ranch.
Oh. Well, it would be Oklahoma, not Wyoming.
Oklahoma, that's right. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, they're so close together.
Siobhan,
I'm
where
still
you
saying,
want to go everywhere?
We just go like a traveling band.
Okay.
I still think we
Get a
need to come to
bus.
St. Martin. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we need a floating bus or cruise ship.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So
Yeah,
that's
there
my
you
new
go.
project right
Remember
after a community farm in Martha's Vineyard.
Okay.
Okay, Gillian, what would you like to do now? This is your show.
Well, actually, thank you. I know I just have you help me out for a second. And yes, once a month we are going to have the show, which actually next month will be hosted by Dodie Deets. But I wanted to launch and give the baton over to Dodie. Starting next month, we will be having the monthly detox calls. This is where you can invite others to learn and share. and ask questions for Dr. Roni. And then if you have any, again, specific questions that you need to, please put them in the Detox chat. Use the informational chat that we have in our Facebook groups. We are opening up the founder member group till May 1st. So if you are interested or you yourself have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out.
And this has been Real Talk, where we get real to heal.